The Boolean type is very straightforward. It allows you to store true or false values. I'll show you a little example here. For example, a report is either finished or it's not. The variable is finished and it is false. So I can say the value is, and it will display its value. Let's look at it. And it does say, indeed, that it's false. So how these are used, of course, are in statements that make decisions. For instance, if is finished, then we want to print it is finished. And otherwise, or else, we want to say it is not finished, etc. So let's look at that. And it says it is not finished. And if we change it to true, it says, of course, that it is finished. Very useful, very common. The only other two things I want to show is that you can define a Boolean by using an operator, and that will be like this. Let's say you have report is due, and the report is due if the current time, which is date time today, day of week, equals day of week, today is Saturday. So that would be report is true, or is due would be true. And let's just see here, if report is due, then say send report today. And otherwise say don't send report. So today is indeed Saturday. So we should see send report today. And it does say send report today. If we change this to, we need to stop the execution to Wednesday. It says don't send report because it is not Saturday. And that is how you would use, for instance, the equals to define, the equals operator to define a Boolean. Here's how you would use, for instance, the and. We want to determine if we need to notify the user if is finished is true and report is due. So if notify user now, then say it is finished and report is due. Otherwise, let's do, I'm doing Control L, Control L, Control L, Control L, and we have here nothing to do then. So let's see what this will be. It is finished is true. Report is due. It is not Wednesday, so it's false. So notify user true is true and false. True and false yields false. So it'll say nothing to do. And it does indeed say nothing to do. If we change this here to Saturday, and it is indeed Saturday, so the report is due and it is finished. So is finished and report is due yields true. So notify user is true, and it'll say it is finished and report is due, and it does. So that is a quick overview of the Boolean type. Not the most complex C# type, but used very often.